business promised has actually given me exactly that. And I'm really excited about that. The business promised me health, it promised me money and lifestyle. And I have enjoyed all that. So I would want to welcome each one of you this evening. Basically, what we have for this evening is a recognition of people that have started the business just like I did. They have done so well, specifically in the month of January, and they have also been performing, and we would want to recognize them this evening. And I hereby want to welcome every guest that is in the room. I want to welcome every staff in the meeting, so that you'll allow me to start off with the presentation. So thank you very much, and you are most welcome. So my name is Isaac Ndungu, and I also want to welcome Grace Chege and her team. Definitely, that is the recognition that we have this evening. Allow me to start with the new distributors. We have people that have joined our business in the month of January, and we really appreciate each one of you. You are very important to us. I want to read your names and feel most welcome to one of the best performing teams. Mary Mwangi and Simon Kihyu, Charles Were and Rita Mwende, Grace Akinyi, Edith Mangori and Bernard, Mary Juha and James Maina, Asha Ali and Edie, Evasirista Kulola, Janet Ibrahim and Samuel, Dora Mwambela and Richard, Mercy and Henry Kairichi, Dorothy Kemuto Maroro, Esther and William Ndegwa, Grace and Martin Wanyoike, Rose Ndegwa and Peter Muigai, Anwar Chira and David Masharia, Jared Agutu and Vivian Juma, Juliana Chemtai Kirui, Beatrice Roberts and Jared, Joyce Wangui and George Mushiri, Anthony Mumo and Florence, Phoebe Wangui and Sharon Nyawera, Dunge Ndolo and Nora Peter, Alice Shiluli and Trufena Nabifo, Beatrice Waithera Maina, Jimmy Keith Kisimba, Martin Yongo and Ala Ochieng, Rahab Sullivan, Victoria Sakuleke, Sarah Kemani, Hannah Jogona, Lois Muturi, Robert Weche, Alice Maina, Salome Kemani, Jane Keheko, Lilian Mwangi, Madeleine Murioki, Joyce Wangoi, Dirupa Waidiatilake, Elna Jean, Janet Ngoge, Luz Kanyiha, Edward Boro, Charles Provenco, Naomi Mbui, Mary Kinyanjui, Maneta Dibacto, Ann Dongo Kisule, Jacqueline MacLeod, Jane Kinyanjui, Joseph Njuguna, Millicent Buba, Kathleen Ibrahim, Irene Mbogwa, Nousa Cynthia, Beatrice Maina, Masim Bogori, Bridget Nkeng, Evelyn Sareto, Lynette Kashoti, that's from Botswana, Mfofefo, also from Botswana, Jaseka Nyanduowe, still from Botswana, Edith Nabolaga from Uganda, and some of those people that actually joined our team last month, they also did something else. They became what we call brand new managers. And we really want to congratulate them for becoming brand new managers. A brand new manager means, for example, allow me just to use the compensation plan in Kenya. It means that person did over 250 personal PVs and became what you call a new manager, or 500 PVs with the team. And these brand new managers, we really congratulate them. Thank you very much for the work well done. And we have Grace and Martin Wanyoike, Joyce Lunyolo and Alice Namstosi, Rose Kariuki and Duini Kafini, Alan Juma and Jacqueline Auma, Kalfwes Mwenda Mutembei, Mase Wairimo, Mary Njuha and James Maina, Evasirista Kulola Sengodo, Dora Mwambela and Richard Toroitich, Triza and Lucky Gichoro, Meshach Otieno and Millicent Achieng, Charity Barire. So we also had some that came in the business and became new senior managers. A senior manager is, allow me to use again the Kenya compensation plan or East Africa compensation plan for that matter. It is somebody who joins the business and does 500 personal PVs. And we had these wonderful people becoming new senior managers. We have Esther and William Degwa, Mary Mwangi and Simon Kehu. Then we had what you call qualified senior managers. Qualified senior managers are those senior managers or managers that were able to get 1,000 PVs, either with a team or either together with a team or personally. And we have Julie Weche, congratulations. These are now what you call in our team deputy directors. They are just about to become directors. We have Julie Weche, Rose Mwangi and Joshua Kuti, Alice Odongo, Margaret Nyoware, Gladys Zare and Henry Deche, Anne and George Dirango, Miriam Nangila and Zusta Sifuna, Jane Opondo, Anne Kanyahuri and Michelle Nduta. Then those are we had some people that came into the business, and some of them have been in the business for a while. In fact, some are even directors in whichever level they are, but personally, they did 250 PVs. And we really want to congratulate these people. They have done wonderful people. Wonderful job, and we want to recognize them. And these are led by Eunice and Philip Ombaka, Rose Mereti, that is 250 PVs, Florence Oyera and John Amkoa, Irene Muni and John Joka, Mase Wairimo, Isaac Chege and Purity Wamoyo Ndongo, Lois Mushiri and Henry Wamugunda, Jerinda Ahuta and Patrick Kiraho, Lydia Nabwire and Peter Wandera, Fatuma Athiambo and Harun Juma, Samuel Kimani and Susan Waithera, Catherine and Wafula Kasambeli, Roslyn Mutembei and Joshua Kimathi, Bridget Nkeng, Mase Mwamlamba and Arthur Ondera, Herida Othiambo and Marion Achieng, Rose Mainge and Joshua Kuti, Joshua Lunyolo and Alice Namtosi, Virginia Laswane, Monica Njeri and Daniel Kariuki, Triza and Lucky Gechuru, Kev Wilfas Mwenda Mutembei, Alan Juma and Jacqueline Nauma, Evelyn Sareto, Rebecca Odero and James Ogola, Rosie Kithome and Peter Dunga. Now, from Rosie Kithome, they did over 260 PVs. Rosie had 262. Ryan and James Chumba, Metrin Omuyanda and Dennis Nyongesa. The following did over 270 PVs. Evangelista Kulola Sengondo, Evelyn June and Munira Ikubar, Anne and James Waithaka, Marion Chepkurui and Rodriguez, Tabitha Mugo and Masi Mwangi, Esther Githogori. Now, from Timothy Mugo, they did over 280 personal PVs. Esther Githogori, Dora Mwambera and Richard Toroitich, Philemona N and Onesimus Ngomi Muthoka, Meshach Otieno and Millicent Achieng, Rose Kariuki and Duini Kafini. Now, from Meshach Otieno and Millicent Achieng, they did over 290 PVs. Meshach had 292. So we had Rose Kariuki and Duini Kafini, Anne Kanyahuri and Michelle Nduta, Helen C. and Philip Kibusie. And now from Kibusie, Helen, they did over 300 PVs. Then we had Grace and Martin Wanyoike, Phoebe and Wellington Manyonge, Mary Atieno and Arthur Owaka, Godfrey Mwaura and Juliet Wangari Mungai, Tekla Ochanji and Frederick Omatera, Mary Njuha and James Maina, Anne and George Dirango, Catherine and Sandra Taracha, Kenneth Wandira. Now, the following did over 400 PVs, and they are led by Emily and I started reading with Emily and Jeremiah Kedagor, Fresia Kamau and Jasmine Watere, Alice Wawero, Charity Mbarire, Anne Cross, Grace Wanjiko and Caesar Gitangu Chege, Joseph Mwangi and Evelyn Kairie. Now, from Joseph Mwangi and Evelyn Kairie, they have done over 500 PVs. And we have Joseph Mwangi, then we have Mary Mwangi and Simon Kehu, Esther and William Degwa, Margaret and Jeka Atieno Nyoware, Emma Wahinya and Olive Wachango. Now, from that is Margaret Nyoware had 535. Then we have Emma Wahinya and Olive Wachango, 730 PVs. Victor Konji, 787 PVs. Elizabeth Kagunga had 806 PVs, personal PVs. Margaret Nyamo had 919 personal PVs. Julie Weche had 925 PVs. Susan Gedoi and Anne Wangombe had 1,887 PVs. Josephine Marango had 2,689. And Josephine Marango was actually top with 2,689. Thank you very much. We'd like to go through the way people sponsored, and thank you very much.
Yes. Good evening. Thank you so much. My name is Purity Dongo, partner to Isaac Dongo. I'm excited tonight that we are doing this great recognition. And I want to congratulate so much those who have joined us this last month of January, those who have been able to do, to become blood new managers, blood new senior managers, and those who are able even to do more than 250 personal PVs. Congratulations, that was a job well done. You are on your way to becoming directors because you are keeping to do the main thing. Now I want us to go to the next level, and we want to see those people who are able to sponsor. In our business, we talk about the four basics. And one of the basics, or the third one, is sharing the opportunity, or what we call sponsoring. And we are encouraged to sponsor at least 3 people per month. And I want to recognize those people who are able to do at least, they were able to sponsor between 1 person all the way to 4 people last month of January. And I want to start by leading. I hope you can still be able to see my screen.
Purity, yes, we can see it now. Go ahead.
You can be able to see it. Okay. Yes, we had these people who were able to sponsor 1 person last month. That is Evelyn June and Munil Aibal. Hope that is the right spelling or pronunciation. Evarista Kulola Segundo, congratulations. Rebecca Odelo and James Ogola, Monica Jerry and Daniel Karaoke, Rose Mainge and Joshua Kuti, Joshua Runyolo and Alice Namtosi, Isaac Chege and Purity Dongo, Teresia Getahi and Sami Dobe, Mary Nyadianga and Tasma Charles Auma, Jennifer Obala and Naftari Okude, Eunice Murambi and John Wafula, Clarice Awal and David Owal. Yeah, those are the people who were able to sponsor one person last month, and congratulations. I believe this month we shall do even more than that. Then let's see whether we had, oh, okay, sorry, we are continuing. So we had also Millicent Bumba, Salome Kemani, Joseph Jogona, Jane Kehiko, Pauline Choba, Feris Tanganga, Rosemary Washira, Dibacto Francis, Charity Barire, Susan Jao, Jennifer Hinga, Margaret Nyamo, Ehote Gloria. Yes, thank you so much for the people who were able to sponsor one person last month. And that was wonderful work. And yes, we also had people who were able to sponsor 2 people last month of January. And we start with Grace Chege and Sisa Gitangu Chege. Congratulations. Anne and George Dirango, Mwanyonyo Ellen and Justus Johnson, Hannah Mogai, Alice Wawelo. Yes, those are the people who were able to do to sponsor 2 people last month. Congratulations, and let's keep it up. So let's see whether we had people who were able to sponsor 3 people. Yes, we had people who were able to sponsor 3 people last month. These are the people who actually did now what we call the 3 in 30 sponsoring. And congratulations. We had Esther and William Degwa, Josephine Marango, all the way from the USA. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being able to do 3 in 30 sponsoring. And I can see we had people who even went beyond 3 in 30, and they did 4 in 30 last month. That is great. And we had Joyce Murehia and Solomon Hinga and Juri Weche. We had those 2 people sponsoring. No, sorry, we had Victor Konji. Yes, we had those 3 people sponsoring 4 people last month. So we can surely say they are our super sponsors for the month of January. Congratulations and keep it up. I believe even this month you'll do the same again. So once you continue with the sponsoring, you get what we call the sponsoring incentive. And we have what we call the 3 in 30 incentives, simply meaning 3 people in 30 days. And that is what the company encourages all of us to be doing. Every month, make sure that you are able to sponsor 3 people. So when you do that, the company also gives you an incentive, rewards you for the good work, and you get a pin. So we have pins that goes all the way from basic pin all the way to becoming a superstar. So when you start by sponsoring the first month, you get what we call a basic pin, 3 in 30. If you sponsor 3 people and each one of them does either 36 or points that are less than 100 points, you get a basic pin. We call it a basic pin or a plain pin, that is 3 in 30. When you start with 3 in 30, sponsoring 3 people with a minimum of 100 points each of them, you get not just a basic pin, you get a 1-star pin. So you get what we call 3 in 30, 1 star. If you continue like that in the 3rd month, you sponsor the same 3 people in 30 days, you get a 2-star pin. The 4th month, you get 3-star pin. The 5th month, you get a 4-star pin. And the 6th month, you become a superstar. And that is wonderful. And by the time surely you are a superstar, you are definitely a director, an eminent director, or a world team member. So I want to encourage everyone on the call tonight, our members and even the people who are listening to me this evening, that this is the way to build our business. Make sure that every month you are sponsoring, because when you sponsor, it means your business is growing. And when you stop sponsoring, your business stops growing. So thank you so much. Let's see whether we had any people receiving the incentive. Yes, we had Teresia Getahi and Sami Dombe, who are able to get the plain pin or the basic pin. Congratulations, Teresia Getahi and Sami Dombe. That is well done. You started very well. This month, I'm sure these people you sponsored will be able to duplicate them to become managers and senior managers. Then we also had Esther and William Degwa. Congratulations, Esther and William Degwa, for being able to sponsor 3 people in the month of January. May you keep it up and make sure you duplicate yourself this month. So those were the people we had for last month. I want to believe that this month of February, we shall even have the stars and even people becoming superstars. So thank you so much for listening to me. And we are continuing with the recognition. And I believe so far we are doing very well. So at this juncture, I want to welcome our Director of Sales East Africa, Paul Mwato. He's on the call so that he can take us to the next level. We want to recognize our directors, our Emerald directors, and even our world team members. So Paul, welcome. I believe you can hear me. You can take it up.
Thank you so much, Purity and Isaac, for taking us through that session, which is, I believe, people who are on this call, and especially our new distributors, it's something that you can be able to identify with. And I'm happy to be part of this call today. I just want to very quickly try to share my screen, because today we have an exciting session whereby we have some amazing leaders who are going to speak to us today. So I just want to take the shortest time possible so that we can be able to give them enough time to be able to share with us. But I just want to say welcome to this Zoom call, everyone who is on this meeting today. We are going to have a great time together. And at the end of the meeting, you'll be able to be supercharged to be able to take control of your business and be able to take your business to the next level, because everybody who's on this call, I believe you have amazing dreams that you want to achieve. And I just want to tell you that in your life, you can be able to achieve all the dreams that you have. Purity has just introduced me. My name is Paul Mwato, the Director of Sales for New Life East Africa, and I'm truly excited to be part of this opportunity and this group, which has been recognition today. I've been able to interact and build business with Isaac and Purity, who are the leaders on this group. And also, a lady who's doing amazing business, that is Grace Chege, who is also part of this group. And I can assure you, everybody who's on this call, being part of this team, you have everything that it takes to be able to succeed. Because these 2 leaders, they are properly equipped to be able to help you so that you can be able to achieve the success that you want to achieve for yourself. So every other time, just give them a call, give them a shout, just be available for them to be able to mentor you, to show you what you're supposed to do so that you can be able to achieve the things you want to achieve. So I just want to start the recognition right away. It is about directors, and directors is a position that we truly, value in our company, because whenever you start as a distributor, you work with New Life, and when you get to director, of course, there are other steps in between. They're just a place to just rest a little bit as you put your house in order. So don't be stuck as a distributor, as a manager, as a senior manager. We want to take you all the way to director so that you can be able to start, realizing the full potential of this business. So it is a position that we really value in this organization, and every time that we have a director, we feel very special. And those people are also very special to us, and we are going to give them a special recognition today. But what are the benefits? Why would you work towards becoming a director? And I just want to go through the benefits very quickly. And one of the things when you become a director, of course, you get recognition. And recognition is very important. I can tell you, people can kill for recognition. And how else we do it in a special way, like we are going to do it right here today. and you get a pin to identify so that you can be able to show everybody that you already became a director. The other thing that you achieve when you become a director, you get a special folder which makes your work to look quite professional. When you're walking there, talking to people, you have a place to put your things, and it's an exciting incentive that you want to achieve. Another thing is you start attending special director schools. We had one in January during the kickoff meeting. And we don't just do it in another, small places. You go to good places and you start interacting with lifestyle. You get to understand why we talk about lifestyle. So you also attend director school. You also get retail profits from all the products that you use and share with your customers. And most exciting, you start to earn top of the chart bonus, which is sales volume bonus of 25% from your effort and the effort of the team members that you have been able to build, the business that you have been able to build. 25% in Kenya, it translates between 60 to 100,000, depending on your business structure. And that is something that many people, when they got that kind of a check, their world started to change, their business started to change, and their goals and dreams started to change. And you can also be able to earn more in the chart. We have what we call leadership development bonus for the other directors that you develop. You also start participating on monthly incentive, which we call Emerald Director Consistency Incentive, whereby you earn 6,800 on monthly basis, and on quarterly basis, you'll be able to earn an extra 10,000 Kenya shillings. And then you also get a chance to you're on your way to attending what we call leadership school. This is a place where we take people that have been able to do a good job, and then we give them more training so they can be able to continue to do an exciting business. And then you also, during the year, every time of the year, we go for our convention, whereby we meet all the countries in East Africa, and we share exciting stories. And you as a director, you get a chance to attend the East Africa Convention for free. And then during the convention, there is an exciting president team member dinner, which you get invited, and you meet the president team members and company executives, and they can be able to really help you to understand the bigger picture about the business and how to do it. And what is more exciting again is you are on your way to becoming a WOW team member. These are people who get a chance every once a year to be able to travel outside the country. They've been able to develop other directors, and it's exciting. So those are some of the benefits that you're going to get when you become a director. So I just hope everybody who's on this call, you'll be able to, plan, sit down with your leader. They'll be able to show you how you can be able to become a director and enjoy all these benefits. So I just want to go to recognition right now. And we have Emerald directors. They are part of director. Emerald director is it's a director who is qualifying consistently at title. And one of our new Emerald director is all the way from Scotland, Elizabeth Kaguga and David Stein. Congratulations, they are part of this team. They came to this opportunity last year, and today they're Emerald directors doing the business in Scotland. And I believe Elizabeth is with us today, but I just want to recognize all of them, and then we can be able to give her a chance in next 2 minutes to say hi to us. Let's see whether we have another director or Emerald director. Yes, congratulations. We have another Emerald director, part of this team as well, who joined last year, and she has been able to build business in the US, in Canada, and in Kenya. Some of the people on this call today, and that is none other than Margaret Nyamu and Peter Karanja. Congratulations when you are in US for doing an amazing job. I understand Nyamu may not be able to speak to us today because she has a commitment, but she's on this call. So the team members and people have been able to make that happen. We really want to thank you for doing an amazing job. So I just want to call our brand new Emerald director to speak on behalf of all the other Emerald directors, and that is Elizabeth Kagunga. Elizabeth, if you can hear me, you can try to unmute yourself.
Yes, I have unmuted myself. Paul, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Go ahead. In the next 2 minutes, just tell us how you are, how is it in Scotland, and how you have been able to build your business to Emerald Director. You're welcome.
A lot of snow outside there today. 5 inches snow outside. So thank you very much, Paul, for that good introduction. And I'm proud and happy to be in this journey and to be a part of this recognition. My name is Elizabeth Kagunga, and I live with my partner David in Scotland, a town called Glasgow, where I've been living here for the last 20 years. And I'm a mother of 2 grown-up children, a boy and a girl. And between them, I've got 4 beautiful grandchildren, 2 boys and 2 girls. I'm really proud to be a mother and a granny and a wife. So I started this journey of neo-life sometime back, the last week of June last year, introduced by my upline director, Sapphire Lecho Maina, and I can't stop thanking her for that. Before Neolife, I had a lot of problems with my health, and how I started it is how we were talking with Lecho one morning, and she said how well she was, and I asked her how she is, and that day she was talking very sound, and I knew she had been suffering for ages. And then I asked her, today you appear good and you're not complaining. And then she said, oh, there's this supplement I was introduced by a friend, which are really making me well. And then I asked her, why haven't you not introduced me or tell me about them? And I have been suffering from a few ailments. And that's where my journey started. So anyway, here in Scotland, I work with social services and also mental health. And I've been doing the job for a couple of years, over 15 years. But I'm partly retired, so I only work a few days a week. So when I was introduced to this neo-life journey by my upline, Sapphire Lecho, I believed in her and I started taking the supplements, and hardly after 2 weeks or just under 2 weeks, I felt some difference because I had a lot of pains in my body because I had lived with overactive thyroid for years with a lot of problems of pain without doctors knowing what is happening. And it was just one day I had gone for a normal routine checkup, apart from the fact that I had diabetes, which I had stayed and taken medication for 9 years. And after that, I was given the treatment for overactive thyroid. It's like I was disfigured. All my hair fell down. I lost a lot of, weight, and I also went through a lot of problems of pain of all parts of my journey in a way that I had actually thought I had cancer, and I was just waiting for a bombshell until I started asking people, how do you feel? Do you feel pain when you have cancer? So I had believed I had cancer, and because of the way I could not even sleep at night on my back, on my side, and waking up at night for pain. After I started taking the supplement that is introduced to me, that is, I started with Provitality, I took Almac and all the other supplements. I took the flavonoid and also for diabetes botanical. So everything is now settled, and I'm looking forward. I know I'm healthy, but I'll age a healthy woman. So, and a beautiful woman. So I thank you very much for them. David is not here with me today because he was working. He's in another meeting somewhere, but still in the house because all of us here, we are working in the house because we are on total lockdown. And I thank God that I've even managed to be where I am with all the lockdown, very bad lockdown that we're not even allowed to go and see anybody. Even my grandchildren, I can't see them. So we are waiting for that time, and we need players here because it's really, really, really bad. But regardless, I know we are going far. So I really appreciate this time and the time I'm given, because I know I've been where I am because of the focus I took for using the 3 basics. And also I introduced people, and I've been working together with them through my uplines, Director Ricco and Josephine Malangu, and also without also forgetting to mention Grace, because she's been part of my journey, because I know I call Grace any time of the night and she'll answer me, and anytime I have a problem, she'll always be there for me. So I know it's a journey, and I've been very patient. And I would like to say to the other distributors and all my downlines that it's possible. Just focus and have a dream, know what you want to do for tomorrow, and don't be in a hurry. Focus, introduce new people, do as much as you can, even if you are working part-time, even if you work only two days a week with the Neo Life. I'm sure you'll get where you are, because when I started in June, I started as a senior manager, and I became a director in September, no, in August, and now I'm a sapphire. I can't stop celebrating this with my family, and I'm very happy, because even for my family, I know my small children have been having problems of colds and everything. Every winter, they don't stop calling me, telling me, Granny, we are my daughter telling me, my children are very sick with cold. But you know what? None of them has gotten a cold this winter. So I really know that Neo Life supplements work, and we are here to grow. And I've grown with a network. I have a big network in US, Arizona. I have a network in Cameroon, Nigeria, and Scotland. I know and appreciate them all, because if it were not of them, I would not be where I am. And my focus is to grow them and duplicate myself, and all of them to be where I am. Thank you very much. Back to you, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. That is amazing. Building such a big business during lockdown. Of course, we know it is tight there, and we pray for you. And we know that soon you'll be able to, move around and see your grandchildren.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for sharing with us, and telling us it is possible, even during this time, when many people will look at it and they're like, it is not they cannot be able to do much. You have chosen to continue to share this opportunity, and you have been able to build a team. And, this is a good journey for you. And we wish you all the best with your team in Scotland, the one in US and Cameroon, and also in Kenya. So thank you so much for finding time to share your story with us. Thank you. So that was Elizabeth, and she has spoken on behalf of Margaret Nyamu. And right now, I just want to invite our next speaker, who is going to share with us today. And we are lucky, as I said, when I was speaking the meeting, that we have amazing leaders today who are with us. And it shows the love and the care that the company of Neo Life has for everybody who is on this call. We are joined today by our Vice President of Sales, East and West Africa, Andrew Johnston, is going to say hi to us. Then we can be able to proceed from there. AJ, can you hear me?
Hello, Paul, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and I can see
Can
you.
you
Most
see
welcome.
me?
Yes,
Can
I
you see
can. You're
me?
welcome. Yes, I can.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you so much. What a pleasure to be part of this exciting recognition event. And I just want to thank Grace and Isaac and Purity for inviting me. It's truly a pleasure to be here. It's a privilege to be here. And I look forward to just spending a bit of time with you. Isaac and Purity and Grace asked me just to talk a little bit about sponsoring. So I'll talk a little bit about that and how it can really help you grow your business. My name is Andrew Johnston. Most people know me as AJ, and I look after East and West Africa. And I really love East Africa. It's a very special place for me. I can speak a little bit of Swahili, so I can say Jambo, and I can say Karibu sana, welcome, fantastic. To all of you, there's now 184 people on this call, so a special welcome to all of you. I just want to touch on, before I touch on sponsoring, I just want to give you a little bit of my background. I've been in business for about 36 years. I've only been with Neolife for 3 years, but it's been the most amazing 3 years of my life. And I really love what I do. I love to help people. I love to be able to, share this opportunity that Neolife presents with as many people as possible. So I want to talk about sponsoring very briefly and just give you an idea of what we believe it is. Now, to me, sponsoring is taking responsibility for your new team members, okay? So it's about educating them. It's about caring about them, mentoring them. Sponsoring takes a lot more time and responsibility than just merely recruiting. It's an amazing opportunity for you as a distributor to take people under your wing and grow and develop them. So in essence, sponsoring is like a partnership, because when you bring people into your business, new people, their knowledge is zero. Your knowledge is very high. Let's say it's 100%, their knowledge is 0%. So sponsoring and bringing people in, it's a process of where you impart knowledge and you help them to develop and to duplicate themselves. So many times, new distributors are perhaps upsold on the opportunity and then undersold on the work that it takes. So sponsoring is a big responsibility, and it does take a little bit of effort and hard work. Those who are sponsoring make sure that their new people understand the responsibility of owning their own business. Sponsoring creates stronger teams and distributors. Distributors who understand the products and company also understand how to sponsor themselves. It creates more productive, long-lasting team. It creates happy distributors. So in your team, I have a phrase that I like to use. So in your team, you really need sponsors out recruiting and not necessarily recruiters out recruiting. So there's quite a difference between sponsoring and recruiting. And sponsoring gives you long-term benefits. It's a process, not necessarily an event. We have to remember that these new people are not just numbers, they are real people. We need to have an attitude of servitude. We need to serve them, we need to build them, develop them. They look up to you as a leader. So sponsoring is quite key. It's a great responsibility. So it's hard work, but it's worth it. It's worth it for both your team members and ourselves. We are stronger together. We are better leaders when we sponsor and serve. Then, if you look at the two words, sponsoring and responsibility, the word shares a common root. The words are interactive, they're interaction. So it's your responsibility to become the leader they need to create an environment for greatness and for creating independence your people. That's important. As a sponsor, you have this amazing opportunity not only to bring people in, but to develop them. And I always say that a leader always grows people first, then the business. I've learned that, and that's universal. So be a great sponsor and take care of your new distributors. Take them where they want to go, but remember also to take them to the level of success you need to lead them to. A sponsor, as you grow in this business and you move through the system and you become a leader or a senior leader, you become more than just a sponsor. You also become a mentor. So I would also just give you a couple of tips here and say that, look at the people that you want to mentor. So mentor those who deserve it and not necessarily those who desire it. And choose a couple of people, 4 or 5 people in your group to mentor for greatness. My advice is choose people who have really stepped up and proven they are serious about building their business. Make sure they've shown you that they are worthy of you taking them under your wing, and pay special attention to them. And in closing, I just want to say, take them under your wing for at least a year, grow them into greatness, not by totally building it for them, as there are some things they must learn from experience. You know, you've got to make a few mistakes in life and you've got to learn from experience. But be there to support them in all the phases of their growth through training, building, supporting, and being for them. And you know what? There's a lot of people in this call that have been in this business for a while now. It's more than it's just sponsoring. It's building relationships, long-term friendships that will last a lifetime. So I hope that's been helpful about sponsoring. And I wish you all the best. I want to thank all the people and congratulate all the people that were recognized today, and look forward to the next recognition. I was recently in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. I had like 5 COVID tests. I'll show you how it's done if you need to know. So, but you know what? This opportunity is fantastic. I want you to share it with all. To the new people that perhaps have joined this call or the first time, I want to wish you well in your future. And you know, talk to the person that you spoke to that brought you into this meeting. So from me, AJ, God bless, take care, and I look forward to seeing you again. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, AJ, for taking us through the importance of sponsoring. And we always say, you know, sponsoring is a business, and you can hear it from the executives affirming what we always tell you. So if you can be able to set yourself a goal of sponsoring, I can tell you, you know, you'll be able to take your business very fast. So thank you so much, AJ, joining us from South Africa. And we are excited because of what is, you know, happening in our business. So I just want to go right ahead to the next recognition. I hope my screen will be able to allow me to do that. And in this team, you know, in the month of January, we have an amazing step up, because this is a lady who came to this opportunity and she has been able to do this business very well. And during the COVID time, she just chose to get out of the space and help as many people to be able to continue to do this business. And today we can be able to confirm that you know, what she has been doing, it has paid off. And she's a true leader to most of us and all of us here, and a good example of success. So I want to recognize an amazing step. That is a brand new 2 Ruby director in our team today. That is none other than Grace Chege and Caesar Gitagu from Kenya, our leaders, who have been able to do us proud. And Grace is on this call. I believe the husband is also on this call today. But I just want to give Grace an opportunity to be able to tell us how excited she is for becoming a brand new 2 Ruby director. Congratulations, Grace. Can you hear me?
Yes, Paul, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm trying to see you.
Okay, thank you, Paul. And I believe now you can hear me. And I'm very excited this evening in Kenya. It's evening, and my name is Grace Chege. I'm a mother and I'm married. And first, I want to congratulate our new distributors, senior managers, and amazing people who have taken the step to QSM, and of course, the people who have taken seriousness, and they are doing over 250 PV, personal PV, and we've seen people are going into greatness in this team. So I want to really congratulate all our distributors across board and our brand new Emerald directors. Of course, they've done us great, and we are excited about our brand new Emerald directors, Margaret and Elizabeth. So I'm very excited to say that when I joined this business, I was very, very busy, and I'm a HR by training and by profession. 7 years ago, I got a text that invited me to join New Life, and I really didn't know what it is all about. But one thing that attracted me when I came for the first meeting is that I could earn extra income. My why of joining New Life, I know New Life is big on health and all things, but my why was, extra income. When we get married, we save for better and for worse. And I got married young, and After 2 years of marriage, my husband got sick, and we didn't know it was to be complicated, but I don't want to say the whole story here, but it was very sad. And I was not used to that kind of life, you know. I wanted an exciting marriage. And through that journey, when we started going to the hospital, we've been to India for treatment. And so I became the only breadwinner. So my salary was good, but it was not enough. So when I looked at this opportunity, I was like, wow, I think I can make extra 10,000 and 20,000. I was just, that time my dreams were small. I was just looking at earning an extra income away from my salary. So my journey started, and I started as a senior manager, and I got my first check. It was small, but about $14, Kenya shillings, 1,400. And I was excited. And I remember I decided to look at this business seriously. I was really sacrificing. I started going for training after work. Every time I used to go 8 to 5, I'm at work, and from 5 p.m. I went for the training. So that has been my journey. And I just want to say this to everyone on this call who is maybe employed and looking at this business and wondering, can you do it? Oh, yes, you can do it, because I got supportive leaders who showed me the way. And in 7 months, I became a director. And in 11 months, I became a world team member. When I became a director, I was very, very excited because I was getting over $500 part-time from my salary. And I started discovering what I came for. And for me, I was like, I've been in employment for so long. I'm a HR practicing almost 16 years now. But in 11 months, that was the blow. I became a Sapphire director, and we were taken out to Sun City. I'll never forget the feeling. Actually, for me, I started seeing life in a different way. Remember from where I'm coming from that time, suffering and just feeling like, oh, I'm crying every day. And this is New Life brought me a big smile, and I was like, wow. So from that time, I started changing, and I was being told that Sapphire director and above, I must focus on just supporting other people to become leaders and to become directors. And that is what has gotten me to this fulfillment of becoming a 2 Ruby director, because I'm very excited. The 2 directors who have just been mentioned as emeralds are part of my team. And so I'm so excited to say that in my organization, I have 21 directors, and it has been a journey of support. I've not done it alone. My amazing team. I want to congratulate every one of you on this call. But how have I made it? I've made it by a few things that I'm going to mention. First of all, I saw the bigger picture. When I became a director and I looked at the leaders who are there, who are presidents, Ruby directors, I started thinking that, wow, if I sacrifice my time to learn and to even grow other leaders, because my team is diverse here in Kenya, I've been able to grow leaders who are very far away from Nairobi, and I have made it. So I have really sacrificed. I saw the bigger picture. And for me, I saw that it's okay to be in employment, but I saw it as a stepping stone, and I started thinking differently, like a businesswoman, because all my life I have been an employee. So the other thing is commitment and sacrifice. Through the journey, I've committed myself, like growing this team that is very vast here in Kenya and even abroad. I had to sacrifice my team, and I have to be very committed for these leaders to be where they are. And I'm so proud of them because they are teachable. Patience and focus has also given me a big drive, because many people, when they come to network marketing, they want free money. But I'm very excited and I'm very happy because my upline directors, Purity and Isaac, they have guided me through the journey, and they told me, Grace, there's no free money here. It's step by step. You have to grow other people and do the basics. And I'm truly grateful to my upline directors, Purity and Isaac. Being teachable is something that I want to really encourage every distributor on this call. To be teachable. Look, I came here very educated, skillful with HR and experience, but I had to, sit down and be told. I had to grow from a distributor to a 2 Ruby director today. I'm very excited because I want to say this. This journey is amazing, because for me, 7 years, to see people change their health, see people make money, to see people change, I'm very excited that I've made it to this step. And also, I'll not forget that even when I made this step, I was feeling like I have to complete it because I got Kenya shillings 30,000 from my upline directors. And I want to congratulate them for giving me that a lot of money that I enjoyed a lot. So it's been amazing, the team and everybody else. And there are people who I just want to just thank. Number one, I want to thank all the leaders who've been with me, cross lines, up lines, and of course, our directors, our our world team members who are amazing in the US and here in Kenya, and they have been very, very teachable. And I want to also thank the Office of New Life. Here in Kenya, there are amazing people. I want to thank Alan Wanjohi. Alan, you've been there, even putting this presentation together. I want to thank you, Alan. I want to thank Paul Mwato and Fred Kasia, who've been there to support me through the journey of, especially on the international sponsoring together with Alan. And I want to thank AJ for really helping me to go around this business and just to discover that I can do it beyond borders. AJ, thank you so, so much. At this juncture, I want to appreciate someone who is special on this call, who is going to share with us, and he's our guest speaker. When I started this team in the US, I didn't know what to do. And he guided me, and he has taken over this team, and he's guiding them, and he's our amazing executive vice president of sales. He's on this call, Ricco Brown. You've been of great help to me and to the team. And I just want to thank you so much for supporting me and the entire team. And we are happy to have you. We are humbled, East Africa. We are humbled, Kenya, to have our Executive Vice President of Sales, Ricco Brown, with us. And he's our guest speaker. So I want to welcome him to share with us before we close. Welcome, Ricco. We've been waiting for you. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. Hello, Grace. How is everyone today?
Good.
I am super excited to be on this call. I'm excited about the success that Team Blessing is having, Scotland, the USA, Canada. It's exciting to see a team come from across the waters to set their foundation here in the US, and then start to build a business with an opportunity that is absolutely, in my opinion, the best business in the world. So I just want to say thank you all for inviting me. A special thanks to Isaac and Purity for providing the leadership of this team. You know, they started out in this process just like each and every one of you. They had goals and dreams and desires. And along the way, they became leaders. And as a leader, they have provided direction to each and every one of you. If you want to be successful, you have to be willing to participate in the system that your leaders have created. To Grace, I met Grace some years ago, and I didn't think she was very serious about building the business. But Paul and I sat down, we chatted with her, we put plans together. I think I was living in Kenya at the time when we started the process. And today I am so proud to say congratulations, Grace, on being a brand new 2Ruby director. Everyone, big round of applause. And not just Grace, but Caesar also. I want to congratulate him. He's not on the call right now, but you know, this is a family couple business. It's not just a business where one couple works alone. It is a business where the couple shares in the responsibility. There may be one out front, but still it's a couple's business where the couple that's not out front is supporting all the things that that leader has to do. So for those of you that are sitting in the background, we want to say congratulations to each and every one of you. I also want to thank Paul and AJ for putting this meeting together. You know, AJ is providing a great leadership to all of East and West Africa. And Paul is there on the ground with you. Paul is boots on the ground. You know, when you need something done, when you need an answer, Paul is there to assist you. And you know, he loves each and every one of you. When I talk to Paul, he shares his passion for the people there in Kenya, and not only there in Kenya, but in Scotland and in the US as well, because if there is a question, Paul is willing to answer. You know, for those of you that were recognized today, I say congratulations also. It is nice to see people expanding our reach and bringing new people into the business. It's exciting to see people starting out in the business and stepping up. You know, when we can recognize someone, not just for the numbers that they created, but the effort that went into doing what they have done, stepping up to manager, senior manager. It is so important that we try to achieve the status of director. And from director, we start the process of becoming a world team member, like Liz did. She started the process of becoming a Sapphire director. And I believe in a short term, she's going to be a brand new Sapphire director where we can celebrate all the things that is happening around the world as well as in Scotland. You know, Neolife is changing lives around the world. It's changing lives because it's giving people an opportunity to feel healthy, to earn the support of their family, their goals and their dreams, as well as giving people an opportunity to experience a lifestyle of travel and better living. You know, we talk about goals and we talk about dreams, and, you know, dreams and finances go hand in hand. Do you understand that? Dreams and finances go hand in hand because most of the things that you want to achieve that are your dreams are financial. Here's an example. You know, you want to educate your children. You want to put food on your table. You want to provide transportation. You want to give them a better home or a better lifestyle. You want to travel. All of those things require that you earn in support of them. Money doesn't just fall out of the sky. We have to find a way to achieve what we want to achieve. And you know, because you have said yes to Neolife, because you have said yes to this wonderful opportunity, you have a chance today to achieve everything that you truly desire. You have the opportunity. See, achieving success is a simple thing. You have the dream. We know you have the dream. We're excited that you have the dream. And we know you have the commitment, because if you didn't have the commitment, you would not be on this call today. The second thing is you need a unique opportunity. A unique opportunity where education doesn't matter, where how much money, it doesn't matter, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter from what side of town you are on. That is a unique opportunity called Neolife. We all play on a level playing field. All of us. We all have the same opportunity. The difference between great success and non-success is desire. Desire. If you desire the things that you truly want, if you desire to have a better life, if you desire to have more, then you will achieve more. But desire is the distinguishing point when we talk about this unique opportunity called Neolife. The last thing is you have to take action. You have to take action on your goals and dreams. Nothing is just going to fall out of the sky to you. If it would, every one of us would be successful. Success is not easy. It's not. Because if it was easy, we wouldn't be on this call today at all. We wouldn't be talking about the word success, because everyone, everywhere would be achieving the things that they want to achieve. But you see, it's not about what you know about achieving success. It's not about the information that people give you about achieving success. It's about how you feel about that information and knowledge that is transferred to you. It is how you feel about the choices and the chances. The choices and the chances that you have that will determine the intensity of your effort. It will determine whether you will try or not try, whether you will believe or not believe. You see, the reality is, if you believe and you're willing to put forth action, then you can achieve great things. When God created prosperity, he didn't say, well, prosperity is just for a few people. Hello? He didn't say it was just for the rich. He didn't say it was just for Americans. When God created prosperity, he made it available to all of us. But we have to be willing to go out and get it. You see, the first step in getting what you want is believing in yourself. Write that down. If you haven't written it down before, and if you've written it down before, write it down again. Believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, it will give you confidence. You need confidence in our business. You have to know that you're in the right place at the right time with the right ability and the right skill and the right possibilities to earn money. You have it. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You are willing to work hard enough. You can have it if you believe in your own ability. You have greatness in you, each and every one of you. You have greatness. I want you to start becoming the person you were born to be, and that is to experience your greatness. So many people take their greatness to the graveyard with them. They may have been able to cure diseases, create something new and exciting, to build a business that will become president's team member. But because they were unwilling to put forth the effort, that greatness was never realized. Time is moving, people. Time is moving fast. You know, I was in Kenya in January of 2020, and it seems like I was just there yesterday. But a whole year has passed us by. What have you done with your year? Believe in yourself and it'll give you confidence. Then be willing to get out of your comfort zone. Write that down. Say, I need to get out of my comfort zone. Oh yes, we all have a comfort zone, whether you realize it or not. And there are things that we will do and things that we won't do. And we won't do them, first of all, because of fear. We're afraid to try. We're afraid to make a mistake. Some people are afraid of success, and some people are afraid of failure. So we sit in our comfort zone because that's a safe place for us. I never have to make a decision. I never have to make a mistake. Well, the problem with that is until you make a mistake, you don't grow. You don't grow doing the things that you already know. You grow when you make a mistake. Make failure your friend. Go out and fail at something and grow, because when you fail, you learn what you did wrong and what you need to do to get it right. And when you learn what you need to do to get it right, then apply it to the next situation and keep learning. Make failure your friend. Get out of your comfort zone. Be willing to learn. Learn. You see, there are two ways that we can learn. We can learn from our own experiences. We can go out, we can get it wrong, we can get it right, we can fall, we can get up. That's called personal experiences. Or we can learn from other people's experiences. If you don't want to have a heart attack, go to someone, ask them that's had a heart attack, ask them what they ate, what they did, and then don't do it. Hello? Go to them and say, what did you eat? What were you doing before you had your heart attack? And then don't do what they did, because if you do what they did, they may have a heart attack. Now here's the reverse. You go to Isaac and Purity. You go to Grace. And you say, what have you done to achieve the success that you have achieved? And then you follow it, you do it, you stay on track. You find out what they read and how many hours they put in. And you do what they said. Because that's the foundation of our business, is duplication. And then you'll get to the success zone, man, and where you'll be smiling. You all saw Grace when she was speaking. She was talking with a big smile on her face. And it's not about the money or the rewards. It's about the achievement. It's about the growth. It's about the effort that went into it. Oh, money, rewards, and all those things, that's not success. The growth that we experience, the knowledge that we gain, the people that we become as a result, that's the power. That's success. I may not have all the money in the world, but I can still be successful. And I don't want all the money. I just want enough to be able to do the things that I want to do. Habits determine your future. Habits determine your future. What are your habits? Do you stay in bed when you should get up? Do you do you not talk to someone that you know you should reach out to? Do you have a habit of procrastinating? Hello? You know what you should do, and you say, well, I'm going to get around to it. Come on, somebody nod your head. I got a big screen of people looking at me, so I'm watching you just like you're watching me. I got Liz up there in the corner all the way in Scotland. See, the reality is we're right there. We are right there, people. Change your habits so that you can achieve the things that you want. Experience your greatness. Don't you want to experience your greatness? I want so much for you to experience what your abilities will allow you to become. I don't have a dream for you. I don't want anything for you other than wanting what you want to have happen in your life. Look at what you're doing. Today, tonight, before you go to bed, or as you're lying there before you go to sleep, think about the things that you do. And if they're not generating the results that you want them to generate, then change them. Here's something I want you to write down for me. And I want you to always remember this. Don't allow your expectations to exceed your effort. Don't allow your expectations to exceed your efforts. You see, that's what happens often. We have high expectations. We say what we're going to do. We say what we're going to buy. We say where we're going to go. But then we don't put forth the effort. We don't do the things that are necessary to make it happen. Here's another thing. Never compare yourself to other people. You know, I had a list of things that I was going to share with you on that, but I'll just read a few of them to you. Don't let the noise of other people's opinions drown out your own inner voice. When people are saying it's not going to work, it won't work, nobody's going to buy your product, this is a pyramid, this is a scam, don't let the opinions of someone else drown out your inner voice, because your inner voice knows the reality and know the truth. See, if you listen to someone else, when you talk to a person, you're going to be believing what that other person was saying about you, as opposed to what you feel in your heart and in your mind. Look, you're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. Isn't that right, Grace? Yes. You're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. That's okay. That's okay if we have ups and downs, as long as when we fall down, we don't lay down. And sometimes in our business, when people fall down, they lay there. They say, oh, I'm down, I can't get up. You know, they have a commercial on television here in the US, and it says, oh, I've fallen and I can't get up. When you fall down, you have to get up. You can't think all your life is going to be ups. You know, it's about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer. And that was a down. I'm going to tell you the truth. That's a downer when they tell you. But you know what? I said, I'm not going to stay down. I'm going to fight it. And you know what? The doctor said, well, we need to do something within a month or two. I said, okay. Guess what I did the same month he told me? I went to Nigeria and did 3 weeks of meetings in Nigeria. I said, I am not going to stop because the doctor told me this. I decided I'm going to keep going. I couldn't stop living because the doctor said, oh, you got cancer. No, I kept going. I got knocked down, but I got up. As soon as I felt the punch in my face, I hit the floor and I got back up and say, no, this is not going to keep me down. You have to have courage to get up. I know Isaac and Purity has courage. You know, their business has experienced some downs, but they didn't give up. When their business started to not do what they wanted it to do, they kept fighting, they kept recruiting, they kept working with Grace and other people in the team. And now their business is on the rise again. They got up. Are you going to get up? When someone say, no, I don't want to be a part of neo-life, are you going to lay down and say, oh, poor little me? No, get up. You have to have courage to get up and step up. What someone else thinks of me doesn't matter to me. It matters to them. I can't do anything about what you think. I can only do something about what I think. Here's another thing. Write this down too. I'm giving you things to write down because I don't want this to be a warm shower, meaning as soon as I get off the line, then you forget everything I said. Here you go. Fear kills dreams. Fear kills dreams. Fear kills hopes. Fear kills hopes. Fear will hold you back and it will keep you from achieving what you are truly capable of. Fear will hold you back. And you know, oftentimes the fear that you experience is not your own personal fears. It's the fears that other people have put into you, the poison. I call it poison. They put poison out there for you all the time. And oftentimes that fear that you experience, it's not even yours. You don't even know where it come from. And you can think about it. You can say, oh man, let me see. Where did I get this fear from? And you don't know. Why am I afraid of this? Think of this. You know, a lot of people are afraid of dogs. They're afraid the dog is going to bite them. But they've never been bitten by a dog. Hello? Do you understand my point? Fear comes from outside of you. It's not in you. Don't allow someone else's fear until you get bit. Be careful, but until you get bit, don't have that fear. I wish I had so much time today. I could talk to you all for the next 3 hours, but I'm not. So I'm going to leave you with success takes time. And I know some of you, I've been on a call with a few of you all this week, and you've heard this, but still, go with me. Take time. Take time to learn. L-E-A-R-N. Learn. You see, learning is a sign of your greatness. Take time to learn. You need to learn the things that are necessary for success in this business. Your upline, your world team member, your president's team member, they will teach you what you need to know, but you have to be willing to learn. You know, sometimes it's not the leader that's at fault, it's the follower. Because sometimes you can get bad followers. Followers that haven't achieved anything but think they know everything. They're bad followers. Don't allow them to destroy your business. Take time to learn. Find your greatness. Learn as much as you can. Learn how to sponsor, how to step up. Learn the incentives. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how to treat people. The second thing is take time to think. Thinking is your source of power. Thinking is also focusing, because focusing is what you think about. When someone said we need to get focused, it means what are we thinking about? We need to think about the things that we are doing. That's all focus is. When you focus, you sense your source of power. When you think about what you need to do, what you are going to do, who you're going to do it with, when you are going to do it, when you start to think about what is necessary and then start executing those things, wow, you're on the road to success. Take time to plan, P-L-A-N, plan. It's the first step to fulfillment. You don't work your business or you don't live your life without a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you will always fit into someone else's plan. You know what someone have planned for you? Not much at all. So you have to make a plan. Every day, make a plan. Don't just try to get through the day, get from the day. And in that day, do as much as you can and do the best that you can. Every day, make a plan. I'm going to do as much as I can in this day, and I'm going to do the best that I can in this day. And I'm going to believe, I am going to believe that it's all going to turn out fantastic. I will experience my greatness. I will become the person I was born to be. Prosperity is mine. I claim it today. We talked about dreaming, but take time to dream. Dreaming is the foundation of achievement. I wish I could motivate you, but I can't. I can inspire you, but I can't motivate you. You know, you hear these people say, oh, these guys are great motivational speakers. No, they're not motivational speakers. They're inspirational speakers. And really, I can't inspire you until I know what you want. But when I know what you want, when you know what your team wants, when you know what your distributors want, then you can inspire them. You can push them in the right direction. So that's one of the things you have to learn also. What is it my team want to achieve? What is it Grace want to achieve? What is it Isaac and Purity want to achieve? What is it Liz want to achieve? You see, once I know those things, then I can inspire you because I can push you towards them. Take time to act, A-C-T. Basically, take action. When you take action, it shows a belief in yourself. If you don't get anything from this meeting today from me, I want you to get that. Believe in yourself. The difference between success and failure is believing in yourself. Believing in yourself. You can, you will, you have the power, you have the ability, you have the knowledge. Believe in yourself. Don't say, I think I can, say, I can. And until you don't achieve it, continue to say, I can. You know, the little engine that said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Well, it's a storybook thing here in the US. Don't say, I think I can, say, I can, I will, I must. If Grace can do it, I can do it too. If Isaac and Purity can do it, I can do it too. He looks like me. Neither one of us have hair on our head. So the reality is, if they can do it, I can do it too. I'm getting ready to close. Take time to smile. Smiling is the window to your soul. Look, I tell people this all the time. When you smile, people will stop you and ask you why you're smiling. And then all you have to say is, if you have 15 minutes, I can sit down and tell you. And what are you going to do in those 15 minutes? You're going to tell them about this wonderful, beautiful, fantastic opportunity that you have, that you are a part of, that's changing lives, that's changing your life. Take time to love, L-O-V-E. Love. Love is a gift from God. This is how it works. Believe in yourself, you get confidence. Believe in the people that are a part of your team, you build relationships. Those are the people you have to love. And I'm not talking about romantic love. We're talking about a spiritual love and how you treat people and how you talk to people and how you feel about those individuals. Are you willing to go the full ride with them? When they're laughing, will you laugh? When they're crying, will you cry? Love them. Because when you believe in your people, it gives you relationships. When you believe in what you're doing, when you believe in what you're doing, when you believe in this business that you have, it will give you enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. Nobody will be able to take you off track. Nobody will be able to turn you around. Nobody. Nobody will distract you. I don't care how much negatives they throw your way. When you believe in what you are doing, nothing can stop you or turn you in another direction. No company can come to Kenya, Scotland, the US, Canada. No company can take you away from what you are doing if you believe. Neolife is making a positive difference in the world. Our mission is to make the world a healthier and happier place. Who are we? Who is Neolife? Well, Neolife is a sum total of all the individuals, you and everyone on this call that have said yes to this opportunity. We're average people trying to achieve extraordinary results. And in return, we're trying to show other people how they can achieve what we are achieving. That is who we are. We are the people of Neolife, not the name, not the product, not the building. We are the people of Neolife changing the world. I'm excited to be a part of this group. I'm excited to be on this call. Thank you for inviting me. I feel inspired myself today. I feel inspired because I know the people on this call are going to go out and start living the life that they were born to live and experience their greatness. God bless you. Thank you very much. Paul, back to you.
Thank you so much, Ricco, for that session that you have been able to share with us. Truly, we are honored by your presence in this call today. And I believe everybody who's on this call, you have been able to get the inspiration that will be able to propel you to continue to do your business wherever you are watching us from. And we know next time Ricco, you are coming, you'll be able to recognize more people for doing a lot of things that they are going to do from this day to day. So I thank you so much for taking time to be with us and honoring the invitation to be on this call today. So I also want to thank AJ, our Vice President of Sales, for being with us tonight. Thank you, Grace and Isaac and Purity, for organizing this meeting. And also thank you, Elizabeth, for sharing your story with us today. So I believe you're better equipped now to be able to go and build your business if you are a guest on this call for the very first time. I think you have been able to hear what we do, and we would like to take you through more about what we do so that you can be able to understand. And I just want to ask you to take time, get in touch with the person who invited you to this call, and they'll be able to help you how to get to know how you can be able to start your own business. And in the next time to come, you'll be one of the people that we are recognizing for doing an exceptional job. So thank you so much, everyone. I think we'll be able to call it a day there. So thank you for joining us from wherever you are. I've been able to see some present team members joining us. I've seen Jospat and Pieros. Thank you so much for making time to come and be with us today. And all the world team members on this call and directors. Thank you so much. God bless you and have a lovely night. Thank you from me and the rest of the host. We thank you so much for choosing to be with us today. Good night and good day to those who are just waking up like Ricco. Thank you so much and bye-bye.
All right, turn your cameras on so I can see the faces before we go, Paul. They all have their cameras off.
Okay, they are turning them on now, Ricco. I can see a number of them turning on.
Turn them on. I want to see the faces. Hello. Hello, everyone. There's old Fred Casillo over there. I see you hiding in there, Fred. Come on. There you go. There's a lot of faces. Hello, everyone. That's nice. I like that. Josephat and Pure Rose, you got a table of people. There you go. Wonderful. I am excited to be here. I tell you what, I miss Kenya. It's like home to me. So I can't wait till I can get back over there. So thank you all for being on this call today. God